Okay, so yesterday I spent the day, I went out and I was shooting some segments for Good Morning Joy. It's premiering soon. So if you're not following me on YouTube and all of the updates, you definitely want to do that at Sherry Elise. Okay. So I got to talk to people here in Los Angeles, and I got to tell you about like a decade ago. It must be, yeah, it was 2013. I went to the same exact place as I was shooting another show, and the conversations that I was having with people now were totally different than the ones I was having then. And it was similar topics. Let me explain. People are so much more in touch with their feelings. They are so much more aligned with what it is that they want. There is fluid and more free-flowing conversations around spirituality, around wellness, around even words like gratitude. Before, when I would ask questions, you could tell that it wasn't a conversation that everybody was having. And I'm sharing this because what was so beautiful about the people that I met yesterday is that what was so important to them was human connection. The things that brought them joy were things that had to do with not only other people, but the relationship that they had with themselves. And whether they saw that or they realized it or not, it were things like their resilience, right? The things that they have gone through and come out the other side. There were, the risks that they've taken, moving from across the country out here, not knowing anybody. It was about leaving relationships and being able to stand fully in their own power, even if it was difficult. There were so many stories just of the human spirit, and I just can't wait to share it with you. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because no matter what it is that you and I go through, and if you are going through something right now, I gotta tell you that your spirit is so strong, is so powerful, is so whole, that there's nothing that you need outside of you to get what it is that you ultimately want. And what we all truly want is to feel connected to who we are, to something bigger than us, to feel a part of, to be living a life of meaning and purpose, to love, to be loved. And all of that starts within. It starts with, as much as I don't want to say this, like turning me off right now and stop scrolling and taking this time and sitting with you. Are you still here? Once you're done, you could, go spend time with you. But it's important that we see that, and it's important that we know that, and it's important to know that even if you're a little scared of what lies within here, because maybe you don't want to deal with that stuff, in order to release whatever it is that you feel has a hold on you, we've got to bring it up to the surface, right? And what I found in every single person that I spoke to yesterday, that was that no matter the challenge, they gotten out the other side. I've gotten out the other side, and we end up more expanded. We end up stronger. We end up wiser, right? And the only thing that makes it more difficult is the pushback and resistance that we give to that journey. So, how can we make this journey easier? I'll tell you. By being kinder to ourselves, by being more patient with ourselves, by loving on ourselves, by allowing ourselves to, slip up and not be hard on ourselves, by putting ourselves out there, by extending trust, by taking risks and chances. And when the things don't work out as you had hoped they would, trusting enough that they ultimately do and will. I'm so excited for you to tune into Good Morning Joy. And not only the people that I'll be interviewing in studio, but the people that, like yesterday, like Chance and like Chantel and Chris and all of the beautiful souls I met yesterday. Don't forget, like, share, follow. There's someone that needs this message today. And also go follow me on YouTube at Sherry Elise.